Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to the Magmized Podcast. It's your homie, Found the Villain. To my left, we got the one and only Toast. What's good, man?
Hey, Magma peeps, it's your boy Lack. How y'all doing? You see the boy Fawn got the shades on today, so he's only getting anonymous answers. He's hiding his identity. But thank you for tuning in again today. We're so happy to be here, so grateful to be here. Again, thanks for all the love and support you guys have been showing us on social media. We just hit, as of this time of filming, we just passed 500 plays on Spotify, which is a small milestone for us, but a big accomplishment in this grand scheme of how everything has been going. So
yeah, man.
Yeah. So we appreciate the love and all that. And as we always say, you're new here. Welcome. And you signed the lease. You're here to hang out for a while. So
Facts.
Yeah,
man. We're gonna be running it, like you said. It's new things, big milestones. We went from 0 plays, from an imagination, not even 0 plays, from an imagination. to 1 play to 500 plays, and it's only going up, man. So thank you to the community. Yeah. Make sure you're answering the polls. Make sure you're checking out all the social medias, because we got some content on there for you boys. And if you're just an audio listener, you're missing out today, because man's got the incognito for the video. We rocking the little suspenders, the overalls, or how everybody else likes to say it in Cameroon, the pinafore. Man got the pinafore on, so we're just Jay, man. Anyways,
clean.
Thanks.
Definitely watch the video. Don't just be, or if anything, have the video playing while you're doing other stuff. Glance over it sometimes. See the boys looking good. See the boys like swagging out over here.
Exactly. So, penguins.
Yeah,
and we still got the penguin. She needs a name, man. Y'all need to put in the suggestions. Again, we'll consider it, but no guarantees. No guarantees. But nah. That being said, boys are coming at you hot today. Topic for today. I don't know what was going through my mind. You might notice. Last few have been like marriage related.
Yeah,
I think it's been like marriage related.
Marriage, cheating,
cheating, like all that types of shit. And just in the same sort of schematic for everything. Today, I'm coming at you guys, and I want to ask you this question because I want to see what you think. You just get married, 3 weeks in. 3 weeks in, you find out that the night of, she slept with somebody else. How you feeling? How you going about the situation? And if the roles were reversed, let's say she caught you. It's 3 weeks in. She caught you, and she confronts you about it. What are you telling her?
Damn, 3 weeks in is hella early.
Mad early. Like, it's not, time has not gone by.
If it's something, excuse me. If it was like a recent cheating, I don't know. I think cheating in any regards is like fucked up, especially if you've already gotten past the point of marriage. Like, you're free, like you're still in the honeymoon phase.
Literally,
you might be like on your honeymoon.
Yeah, I was gonna say you haven't even gone yet.
Yeah,
like you're just still in transition to flights and everything.
Right? Nah, I'm taking one of my homeboys on the honeymoon with me, or one of the shorties that I had to cut off. And that's it. I don't think there's gonna be marriage after that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like all the honeymoon plans and everything is just for you.
Yeah, I'm taking some honeys on the honeymoon.
You take actual honeys, or you go on the honeymoon solo to meet some honeys.
Oh, exactly.
Crazy.
Exactly. Yeah. That part. No,
So,
because what can you say to her? Like at that point, like, we're already having to do marriage counseling. Like 3 weeks into a marriage.
Benefit,
Damn.
Benefit of the doubt, she's like, it was a very like highly emotional time. She was jiving, she was feeling the vibrations from the booze and everything. It's somebody that was completely random. It's like none of your groomsmen type shit, like how the movies be. Somebody completely random that just came out there. It was the last night that she knew she was gonna be with you forever. She wanted to
forever.
That's a poor excuse, but
that forever mindset had started so long ago. and it had to have been the drive before. Yeah, like way before, and not just like, okay, I'm gonna get one last dickin' before I stick to my mans. You know, like to me, I said before, love is not enough. I need that loyalty. Because like 21 Savage said, you can love me and stab me in the back. You know what I mean?
That's actually true.
Yeah. No,
that's facts. What were you? So you're alluding at first to like you're saying like early cheating. So let's say how would the scenario change if it wasn't 3 weeks later, but sort of like 30 years later? You guys have been married for 30 years, but it still happened on that night. Yeah. On that wedding night. 30 years later is when you find out.
Damn, it's too deep. That's we're not at that point. We're in too deep where kids are involved, and if it was that night and 30 years has passed, I have no choice but to forgive it at that point. Because I would be highly upset. I would feel like a lot of the foundational momentum we built in the beginning I would feel like it was all a lie. I would feel like certain things that have happened, maybe she did that like being like feeling guilty or something like that. Like how if she treated me good or something like that, I would think like maybe she treated me good out of guilt and not like out of love.
Yeah. For those 30 years.
Yeah, and it's just like a big moment of disrespect because this
of all times.
This whole times. So, but 30 years is a long time, and I'm close to death by that point. So it's not like I can just dip out and like let's
find somebody else or like try to
do this whole thing again. Yeah, just to find out 5 years later, she did the same shit. Because how the universe worked, that could happen.
Yeah, actually.
So
No, that's fair. Do you feel like it would affect the relationship a lot moving forward?
Nah.
From that 30-year point?
I feel like I need some time to myself. I would need some type of like stepping away to just process everything, because being in the same house with someone for 20, 30 years, you feel like they're a part of your environment. You feel like that's part of a big part of your life already. So I would need to step away, make some decisions on myself, but of myself, and not let my mind run too far in the direction of like, did I do something wrong? Because I had nothing to do with it. This was on her.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. No, I think especially for the 3 weeks, you're not seeing me.
Nah,
you're not seeing me after that. 3 weeks in, and it was on our wedding night. Come on, I don't know what kind of excuse you could give. If you guys, the internet is mad creative. I know you guys are hella creative. Let me know, or let us know rather. Like, just benefit of the doubt if there was some sort of excuse to let you be like, okay, we can move past this and we can keep going. Because for me, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. We're not doing this. No honeymoon. It's gonna be sad too, because it's such a waste of like. Of course, it'll be a waste of everyone's time, but it's so sad just to 3 weeks in.
Yeah. I'm clout chasing. I'm gonna go on TikTok, Instagram. I'm talking about this shit. There'll be a 4-part series to the whole thing.
You said 4-part.
Yeah, with receipts. And after that though, I'm gonna be an animal. I feel like I would never commit.
Commitment issues galore
for the rest of my life. Rest of my life, if I'm young, I'm hitting the club every weekend. If I'm old, bingo night every fucking night, bro. Like all the shorties at bingo night gonna get some. You know what I mean?
Holy, nah, that's true though, because it's like it's so hard you lose so much faith in just humanity, you're just like, we lose so much faith because of all days. And at least for us, like speaking for us, the girl that you would want to be getting married to is someone that's like, you wouldn't have seen this coming. Like, there's no way you would have proposed to this girl knowing that maybe she's out there. Like, there's signs. People like to pretend as if there's no sign. There's usually signs and, like, symptoms. I want to say signs and symptoms for this kind of stuff. But if it catches you blind like that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Blind. Yeah. Like, that's the best way to put it. Catching you blind. Because, like, I'm not seeing shit after that. I'm seeing honeys only, bro.
No, that's tough. Definitely when it's later on, at least I agree with you. It's just. Yeah. You got to move on, because now there's kids are involved, all those types of stuff. Again, it was 30 years ago. Might have to pay the favor today, but
I'm telling you, bro. It's going off on bingo night. I'm hitting up all the fucking. I'm gonna be that like in the movies. I'm gonna be that old guy sitting there alone at the bar, just eyeing, just serving looks, bro. Are you kidding me?
No, yeah. Later is definitely more forgivable and easier to move on, because again, a lot of things fade. a lot of the love maybe have faded already. The beauty is probably faded. Like you're living and doing other things in your relationship out of a different purpose. So I feel like it would definitely be easier to move on. Now, if she caught you in the act. 3 weeks in, you that night you had that feeling. You're like, I just need to get it out.
Damn. Yeah, I'm only human, man. Like, we all make mistakes, and she's gonna have to forgive me. She's gonna have to.
She's gonna have to forgive.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of
I was
the day,
gonna say, would you feel the guilt and feel like you would just be like, you know what? Yeah, whatever your decision is, like if we're leaving, or you press and be like, you gaslight her, be like,
oh yeah, I'm gaslighting. I'd be like, exactly what you said. I just in the heat of the moment, I was just very stressed about all this wedding planning, and I'm not a great planner. I'm a very disorganized person, and she just happened to be there saying the right things to my ears, and and
she told me it'd be right for us. Yeah. She told me in the long run it'll be right for us because I won't have to.
And I have so much regrets, baby. I have so much regrets. Oof. I'm hurting right now. I'm tears. I dropped some real quick. I'm tearing up.
What was the boy Usher saying? Damn. What he say? Confessions?
Oh yeah, confessions.
Confessions.
Yeah. Nah, I'm playing all jokes aside.
Shorty, you don't even.
All jokes aside, though, yeah, I fucked up, and honestly, it would have to end regardless of whether or not she wants to move. Like she wants to forgive me. Or not.
Yeah, you would just be like, yo,
yeah, because like. That's a bad start. It's a terrible start.
That's probably one of the worst starts you can have.
I think it's the worst. Yeah, it's probably top two. Top two.
Whatever number one is, probably top two.
From you just like killing my family or some shit, and I just like some unforgivable shit. Yeah. No, I think that's top two for sure. But whether or not she was like she forgives me, I would have to just be like, I understand like you want to make this work, but. For me, I don't want this to taint any future things we might build together because this foundation's already kind of weak, and I think if we could try to make this work, but we can't be married. We could we have to undo this marriage thing. I don't know, how do you do undo in marriage? Divorce?
undo this marriage thing is crazy because it's like that's the whole point of marriage. Like you're not just hopping in and out of it.
Yeah,
that's the whole point. Which some people would say, I mean, obviously there's people that don't follow through with it, but it's like the whole point is not to be hopping in and out of it.
Yeah.
Right? So that's supposed to be your person.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would react. I mean, if I did it, damn, I can't even think of a good reason for myself. Like, I know I wouldn't be able to lie because I can't think of anything right now that I can say that really would be like, oh, this is the reason why. I'd have to firm it and just be like, you know what? No words. Like if as much as I want to sit here and like tell you all this kinds of stuff and how much I love you still, it's like that
and all that could be true.
And all that could be true, but I feel like once you've crossed that line,
right? Even
though that's true, it's like it's true / irrelevant to her now. At least for me, it'll be true / irrelevant because I'm like it's the same reason. It's the same thing how people ask like why do bad things happen to good people? I'll be like if that's all greatness and true as far as you loving me, then why are your toes clenching? Like why are your toes flaring the night of? That's nuts.
Your toes curling is crazy.
Toes curling up. That's crazy.
Why your toes throwing gang signs that night?
Night.
What's the worst way to get caught though?
What's the worst way to get caught? If the shorty had a baby. I feel like that's she has a baby and she comes out. Everything. And we're saying like everything confirmed, not even like suspicions.
Yeah. Like she has all the receipts.
She went like Spider-Woman and got your DNA somehow. Everything is tested and done.
Yeah.
Shows up to the crib.
Got you on the Ring camera leaving.
After I'm saying video footage of the night and then the baby and everything in hand. Yeah. Shit. 3 months after. This is after the what's it called? This is after the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Y'all like settled in, happily married, and then boom. Just pulls out. It's like,
fuck. The worst way for me though, if she found out and she didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing and she waited until like a very vulnerable moment for me.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I mean, that would be hurtful. I don't know if it's the worst way getting caught, but that would be the most hurtful thing that she can do back.
Yeah, I think
probably not the most hurtful, but some of the top things.
I can, Like, she can definitely do some very hurtful shit. Yeah,
she can do a lot more hurtful,
a lot worse. Yeah. Nah. I saw this video of like So this guy cheated on his girl. His girl threw him a surprise birthday party.
Oh no!
And during the birthday party, all his friends were there. All her friends were there. Families there and everything.
Oh wow!
Got him a little gift. He opened it up. Just screenshots of messages between her and that girl, and him and her, like him and like pictures of him and the girl he cheated with, bro. Like, and his bags are already packed. Like
she had packed his bags.
She has already packed his bags.
Dang,
bro. At least she packed the bags, not just tossed it outside.
No, that's actually crazy. That's some what's it called? Tory Lanez. That's some chick tape type shit. Chick tape 5 type shit. Throwing a party. No. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle it. Just all in all, 3 weeks in,
yeah,
I would not be able to handle it.
How could you? It's too early. Emotion's still high. Like you're running on a high, and it's just a big crash. The contrast is way too big. Yeah. Like if we were deep in marriage, like let's say even like a 4 years in, and we're going through a very tough patch in our life, like our marriage and everything is tough, and she stepped out. And then like I found out that could be mendable.
3 years. 3 years goes by like this.
Yeah. And you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I get what you mean though, because it's not 30 years and it's not 3 weeks, but
right. It's like
now you're really contemplating, like you're feeling everything. I feel like your mind will be churning a lot more because again, further out, you're just sort of we're kind of like decided like we have responsibilities. There's other things here, but 3 years is just that is a sweet spot to just be like,
Yeah, it's tough because like by then you have joint bank accounts. By then you have joint a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so, but yeah, I feel like things would definitely be more complicated if there were kids involved though. I think that kind of
solidifies, at least for me. For a lot of people, it doesn't. And it's a bit madre.
That's the American mentality though. I feel like that's like. Or the modern mentality.
Modern, yeah, I'd say modern.
Kids don't really matter. Yeah. Kids don't really matter too much. It's more like self-preservation, more like self-serving.
It really is, which fine line on that. We got to hit that on another topic where it's just like when you get to understand that self-sacrifice of that, okay. Yeah. Everything just can't be me. Like I just can't be like, oh, well, this is what's best for me. So whatever the situation is, everyone else is going to have to handle it. I was laughing because when you said the kids don't matter, I was thinking of there's a Kai Sanat. People should know who he is. And Phantom, they're doing like this thing with the AMP, their little group. Yeah. And Kai was saying something about like having kids and the dad and all that types of stuff. And then the other dude, Phantom, he was like, bro, I don't know why you stressing so much. You don't got to be there.
Oh, I've seen that. He's
like, was your dad
on a
there?
panel? Yeah,
they're on a panel. He's like, was
they're playing to the stereotype or some shit. Yeah.
He's like, no, I did. He's like, leave that little nigga. I was like,
keep it going. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, keep the cycle.
Yeah, keep the cycle
like,
don't
going. Break the cycle. I was like, bro, that is savage.
It is savage.
Very ravaging.
Nah, but even though I know that's a joke. I know that's how a lot of people think though. That is how like.
Oh yeah, people were ready. People were ready to be like,
yeah, deuce, I'm out.
Fade away.
Yeah,
fade away.
Deuces.
Deuces. No. People are definitely ready. But what we're ready for as of right now, to switch it up, we're having the next segment. If you guys have been here, you know what's going on. If you haven't, watch an episode, another episode, an episode before this. You know what's happening now. We're talking about the bold cards. Cards. There's 3 of them, and we're gonna get right into it. So today I'll be reading the perceptions. I believe Toast has the reflections and the connections.
Yep. The black and white cards.
Yes. And so my 2 questions are: if you could be a fly on the wall and eavesdrop on any one person, who would it be? Interesting. Second question is: what would your bedroom alter ego name be and why? Bedroom alter ego.
Okay.
Fly on the wall, who you eavesdropping on? Fly on the wall, who am I eavesdropping on? Yo, I'm so uninterested in like tea. I know there's some people that love tea.
Yeah.
Like they just want to know everything. I'm so uninterested. But if I had to answer the question, no, it's funny. It's not gonna be any particular like person, I don't think.
Yeah.
It'll be more like try to listen to what the U.S. government is saying, like behind closed doors type of thing. Yeah, like what they really saying in that CIA room? Like, what's the bunker situation about? The meetings that they only hold with like the highest execs type shit.
You know the Russians tried that.
Tried to do what? Try to eavesdrop?
Yeah, they did that for a while before they got caught. They basically like planted like a Trojan horse. Like they gifted the U.S. president like a mural or something something that he could hang on the wall, and inside the thing were like listening devices.
How would that have even fly from the beginning? Because come on, we don't got to be in the CIA/FBI to know that if Russia's giving us something, we're not gonna hang it on the wall in the president's room. What do you mean now?
I mean, this is back in like during like the Soviet like Cold War era, where like everything was like fucking hot. But so I don't know the exact detail of the stories, but they would have like the Russian would park their cars outside to get a signal to like listen in on what the conversations were.
Logistics are damn. But yeah, I would like try to listen to that group of people.
Yeah.
To
see what stocks buy next.
See what's happening. See what stocks for sure. See what's happening behind closed doors over there. If not that, then like Alienware type shit. Like that'll be the stuff that I'll be listening out for.
Yeah.
Not any like one person's conversation or anything.
Okay.
What would you say? Fly on the wall eavesdropping.
See, I'm not into the politics stuff too much, so I feel like, and because I feel like I have friends that are way too into it, and I hear enough of it already. Shout out to Steven.
Yo, facts. That boy be on it.
Yeah. So it wouldn't be anything government. It would be something that's money related. If I could eavesdrop on what stock or what investment Warren Buffett is, going into next.
The cook up.
Yeah, by the cook up. I do that. But other than that, like, there's really nobody. Maybe J. Cole, just see what he's cooking up.
Just trying to get the samples,
the exclusive,
first. Exclusives all day. Like, yo, this is bars. Like, start telling people,
bro. I'll be in the comments just like typing the bars out. He's like, yo, how do you know?
Yo, leaking this whole shit.
That's
fair. So we both agree, kind of like just more something for personal gain, not necessarily just eavesdropping on random people.
Yeah.
What would your bedroom alter ego name be and why? What are we referring to as a bedroom alter ego? Like the dirty stuff?
I guess so. I mean, I feel like what else do you do in the bedroom? Sleep.
I'm saying. I don't have a good one for this. I'm already thinking about it.
I can go. You want me to go first?
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Action figure. Rubber Man, the Rubber Band Man.
I think I've heard that name, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Super flexible, like very, I won't say very fun to play with, but I've never had it.
Man's gonna be dangled. Yeah,
but it's more like I'm down to try shit in the restroom. I said restroom. I'm down to try shit in the bedroom.
Mixing all his locations,
all the rooms. Yo, no.
Yeah,
all the rooms. But yeah, no, that'd be it.
Rubber Band Man in the bedroom, man.
Yeah. I get to it. Be snappy with it. I'm quick.
Damn.
No, I'm playing. Yo, have you ever done it in public?
Define public. Public spaces.
Public spaces. Or like
because I was gonna say public spaces are not really,
or just like not like on like a busy street. Like I'm saying, like a dressing room type.
Okay, nah, not in a dressing room. On a balcony.
Balcony.
Because I was gonna say that's like it's a public space though. At least the balcony was a public space.
Okay.
Why?
Just wondering. I feel like that's like I've gotten asked that, like on the date.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're trying to get freaky. You're trying to see where your head is at. What areas have you? I was like, where?
Have I operated in?
Yo, the question
areas. No, I have. Yeah. I feel like it's almost like a thrill to like Like just the thrill of getting caught.
I think that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I guess the car as well, but
I mean, you can park a car in the pub.
Like the car as well, but it's like no thrill. There wasn't as much of a thrill there.
Yeah.
At least I didn't think so.
Just foggy ass windows after.
I'm saying tight spaces, foggy ass windows. Not with it.
Yeah, no, you need an SUV. But parking lots, changing rooms, family restrooms.
Family restrooms is interesting. I just don't. For me, I've never really imagined like restrooms or other like places like that because I'm already just the tidy thing. I'm like,
no, it's more like y'all both been drinking, talking the whole night. You just feel it, and it's not like it can't be a first date.
I was gonna say like, this is not. Yeah, this is definitely someone established at least.
Very has because like I have to know how loud you are before. You know what I mean?
That's like, funny, yeah. Before you try some shit, that
can't be in there
like,
fucking sound like a fucking hyena, like just laughing and like yelling the whole time.
Crazy. Yeah, get the entire building spooked. Nah.
Yeah, evacuated, locked up.
That's fair. Yeah, not a whole lot of crazy places.
But no name.
Some people. Oh, the name for the. Go with.
The dash. You dash right after?
Crazy. No, the dash is crazy. Dip it out right after?
Right after.
Yeah. Probably something like Black Steez or something.
Black Steez?
Black Steez.
Okay.
Yeah. Smooth. Yeah. Everything is just everything's nice, silky smooth, man.
Yeah. Music's already playing when you come in.
The entire environment is set.
Yeah. Okay.
Type shit. But that was an interesting question. This is the first, I think, sex related question we've had.
Yeah. I think so.
Which is interesting because I was wondering if these cards would ever have, or if they do have like an X-rated version.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll be a fun game as well. I haven't played any of those, but that's a lie. We played one. When was this? In Chicago. Yeah, I think the boy Drew. Shout out to the man Drew up. He had is it Drink or Dare? I don't
Drink or Dare? Okay.
One of the black box cards, but it also had like some X-rated shit in there, which is funny because we didn't even like use those because you could see the cards and we were just like, we're looking at them just to be like, how crazy is this shit? Yeah. But what would you say, or rather, what's your card say?
Yeah. So my first card's gonna be Reflection. I feel like we done this question before. I'll read it out loud. I don't think so. It just sounds very familiar. Okay. I think we talk about stuff that's similar
and it goes
to this. Yeah. So it says, what does success look like to you, and what are your secret success strategies? It's the first question. I don't think we've done it.
Yeah,
just because the phrasing
strategies.
Sound, yeah.
But the first part sounds familiar.
Yeah. What do you think I dream about? Is the second question.
So we haven't done the card because that's the second part.
I don't remember the second part.
Yeah, but we've talked about success. So I guess just to make it easy to listen to as well, we'll go straight into the success strategies. What would you say are your success strategies then?
I think it depends on what I'm trying to be successful at.
Okay.
Because I can't. One thing I have realized is I can't apply the same method to everything I do. It might work for one thing, but it might not work in a different sector in life. So, for me, let's say if I'm trying to be successful at work, it's gonna look like I'm just a very positive person that will try to find the most efficient way to do the task and not complain. And I think just starting there and seeing how that dynamic is in that office or that workspace, and then going from there is where I would start with, like, for work. In life in general, though, I think what I found recently, in the past, when I say recent, it's going to be in the past few years, 3, 4, 5 years, wherever it may be, is to slow down a little bit, and whatever I'm doing.
Fair.
Because it allows me to notice more things. I mean, before that, I always thought of myself as an observant person, but you can only be so observant in a very fast-moving environment. So slowing down, noticing how people are responding to your emotions, your approach, and I think just starting there, your brain is pretty good at acclimating and adapting to whatever you're doing and whatever you want to achieve, and you're just gonna automatically start strategizing um, for that.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like
That's
that's
fair.
gonna be my secret success strategy. Just slowing down a little bit. Doesn't have to be all fast everything. And I think being being more kind to people than you would like, and not learning how to say no, saying no more than saying no to people without feeling like you have to explain yourself too much. So it's also going to be important.
Definitely for a lot of success, actually.
Yeah.
You got to be able to manage that, which is something that I also have been, trying to get better at. But I can appreciate what you said in the beginning with, like it's going to look different for like depending on what it is you're trying to be successful at, and that's sort of the direction that my answer would go, which is like I think for one, success is personal, and so your strategy to success needs to be personalized.
Yep.
Like there's always there's those videos and tips and tricks and like all this stuff out there that can help people with success, but I think one thing that just and then sorry, from an advice standpoint, is like a lot of people are very very focused on like, okay, this is the right way to achieve this, no matter what it is, like this, whatever your goal for the success thing is, like this is the way to do it because this person said it like this person said it, I've heard these sort of dynamics, and they try to incorporate that and they start, what's going on, like why am I not, so for me, I think one of my, or at least my main success strategy that I try to apply to everything, which falls in line with what I think you were saying, is that I try to make it personalized, and I try to understand that because success is very personal, meaning that it just depends. Like success for me might look different for success, for you and like other people, and I always try to keep that in the back of my mind. And I'm just like, don't whatever you do, don't fall in that cycle of like, oh, by this point in my journey to success, like so and so had maybe has maybe been here, has like gotten to this by doing this. It's like, it's personalized, like you said, you got to be able to take it slow, like things will come with time, and that's very much my mindset for like success strategies that I try to apply to everything that I try and do. Is like, keep in mind, like, even if you did this way, like you have to understand that the personalized version of that for this next goal is going to look totally different. And then again, that's just something else that you got to be comfortable with yourself doing, because you're gonna see, at least for me, from my experiences, like you see a lot of it. I don't want to say hurtful. It definitely stings seeing that maybe what you're doing isn't going like as fast, as rapid, or as well as you thought, but then deep down understanding that that's the right method for you is just, it's just all the more important. So it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but the satisfaction you get from getting success out of that strategy is just, it's more than anything, I feel like. Because there's definitely things that I've also done, and of course it's being open and open to listening and learning is like, that's the number one trait that I think any successful person should have, right? Like the master is always learning. Whenever you do that, and especially when you do that like in a simplistic fashion, and you get to that goal, at least for me, I felt like not as accomplished for some reason. Like I feel like the times where I'm like, I curated this plan, this strategy, I went through it, it was rough, but I knew it's what I needed, and then I get the goal. More often than not, I think it's more satisfying, primarily because it the goal, whatever the goal is, like I feel like I get to the epitome of that goal by myself, rather than just doing it the way maybe everyone else has done it. I could get to the goal sooner, but it's not the version of the goal I was looking for. If you guys can decipher all that, but for me, that's my success strategy. Is success is personalized, so have a personalized strategy.
No, I totally agree. I feel like I mean, this is something we definitely touched on a lot before too. Like, I think I've said before too. Like, success for me it's not like a destination. It's not like a goal that I reached. I'm guaranteed to feel successful there. And the same thing what you're saying too. Like, following someone's strategy or whatever doesn't even, who is successful doesn't guarantee you success. Doesn't guarantee you success at all. And honestly, more often than not, it would probably show you how you're so different from this person, and how your goals are not that similar, even though the prize of that success is probably similar.
Probably, yeah.
Like whether it's money or status or something, you have to find a different way to reach it, rather than like following someone else's footstep who has a totally different mindset than you, totally different working dynamic than you, might have different resources than you. Everything is going to be different in what you have. So, but yeah, no, I totally agree.
Fair. What was the second question on the card?
Second question is, what do you think I dream about?
Bro, what do you some crazy shit. Not gonna lie. Sure. Matter of fact, this is another question for the comments. What do you think? What do you think this boy Toast be dreaming about? What do you think we be dreaming about separately, of course? Because I feel like you could have some frightening dreams, like truly frightening, and then the rest of it is just some freaky shit.
Some freaky
the rest of it is just some shit that's like, bro,
some 69 guy shit.
Yo, bro, the rest of it, Diddy 1,000 bottle baby oil. Type shit.
1,001 bottle in my dreams.
Yeah, yo,
shit.
1,000-gallon baby oils, man.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like your dreams range. I'm not gonna look for like a particular thing. I feel like your dreams range from being very genuinely scary and frightful, oftentimes frightful in terms of like reality, like something that could become a reality, like something related with your family or whatever, something happening to you, like that type of scary, and then freaky on the other spectrum.
I literally had a conversation with someone the other day about how, like, I was like, yo, I had this weird ass dream about like me and my dad. Just getting into it in my dream. Like, yeah. So, but a lot of times though, I wake up like hella anxious for my dreams. Even if the dream is not super crazy or frightening, like I'll wake up kind of anxious from it.
That's interesting.
I haven't had a freaky dream in a while though.
Really?
It's been a minute.
Really?
It's been a minute. I feel like the times I do have like freaky dreams, it's like when I'm like the most happy. It's like when I'm like the most just like relaxed about my environment.
Okay, so you're saying you've not been relaxing in your environment lately?
I feel like I have. But I don't. But I just haven't had those dreams. So maybe I just forgot what it feels like to be relaxed. Shit. But
crazy. So what do you think I'd be dreaming?
I feel like with you have like a very like you have like strict schedule sometimes, and you get stressed out about it. I feel like maybe you maybe you just dream about like doing regular doing shit that like the day-to-day stuff sometimes. or it goes to like Fawn the Hero shit, like Fawn the Hero leaping from building to building, flying around, and like you're like, but it's funny that this is the question, because I remember talking to you and Doe about how you guys dreamed. I'm like, what the fuck? You guys lucid dream every night?
Oh yeah. Because people were saying that it's like not as common or something, but it's more common than not. But
apparently for you and Doe,
more common than not.
It's because if you guys don't like what you dream about, you just wake up, which is crazy to me. Because I mean, I can do that sometimes.
But sometimes you're stuck in it,
and sometimes I'm just like, I know I need to wake up. How? I can't. Like, I can't die. I can't do anything. I can't run to a wall. I can't do anything to wake up. But I know I have to wake up.
Did you... Because I think we said... Again, I think we talked about dreams before. What was I going to say? It was in relation to... Because I could change... I think I was saying that I could change how, like, my dreams end.
Yeah.
If I don't like it. Like, I could wake up and go back to sleep. Yeah. Can you go back to sleep dreaming the same thing?
Sometimes.
Or like if you wake up, is it done?
Sometimes. No, I recently haven't been able to do it because the moment I wake up, I start thinking about shit that like either bothers me or like somebody that bothered me.
And you don't want to go back into that space,
or no, like my mind is awake. It's hard for me to go.
It's just not okay.
And then if I go back to sleep, by that time I'm already thinking about so much other shit that like my mind's not even on the dream anymore. But yeah, no, like I remember as a kid, I would dream. And then I would like, oh, that was scary. I would wake up and I would dream about the same shit.
The same shit?
Yeah,
that used to happen to me too. For real. I'm like, bro, why? I'm like, I can't sleep again because I don't want to get back into the dream. But then, lately it's like I've been able to go back to sleep and then like change how it ends. And another thing, whenever I was younger, was like dreaming a nice dream. You wake up, you're like, fuck, you want to go back to it, but you can't.
You can't.
That's the worst. I'm bro, take me back.
Bro, the amount of times I've dreamed about like me and this short about to smash, and I just wake up.
This all done deal,
bro.
It's all
I'm so mad. I'm laying there like,
man, it's hot.
Please, fucking yo. I'm always squinting anyway, but
eyes tight.
I'm forcing them lids shut.
No, I feel that. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't dream about day-to-day things, but I do dream about like wanting to do more things with my day.
Yeah.
In fear of like time running out, because like I'm not gonna be able to sleep and be dreaming all types of shit. So I'm like, bro, I need to get as much dream in as I can for this dream, bro.
Yo, dream quota is crazy.
More dream, bro.
Yeah.
More dream for my sleep.
That's funny how we answering it like that. Because what if like the car meant like, what do you think my ambition is? Like, what do you think I dream about? You know, like.
Oh, you're thinking about our.
Yeah. What do you think my ambition? Yo. Yeah. No, that's funny. Okay, so I guess we're gonna move on to the connection card. We've only done this one at a time,
and it was goofy because it was the same card as the perceptions last time. So let's get it. Let's see what the connections are really about today.
Okay. So the connection card has two questions, and they are: what are some things that you are insecure about? And the second question is: what are some things that you are confident about? Okay.
Fairly straightforward. I think we might have gone into insecurities a little bit before, but you can tap it. You can tap it real quick. Some things that you're insecure about.
Okay. Something I'm insecure about. My body. I would say that. I think that's one of the reasons why I always try to work out, and I can't even fucking sit here and say like, oh, I try to eat healthy, because like all the other shit I post are not healthy.
It was just to stay fair, man. I ate like 10 Oreo fried cake,
bro.
Whatever.
Yeah. Stay fair food is just different. But I think I'm more so insecure about like I feel like I'm more insecure about feeling like a loser, like feeling like I'm not doing enough. I'm not I'm not contributing enough. I'm just not enough for society. That's really what I'm like. I think that's what's been bothering me more recently than not. Because the body stuff, it's more like I always like I struggle with that for since I was younger. So, but now it's more like now that I'm on like a different path that's relatively new, a path that I'm like not really that I haven't really explored before, and I don't know the ins and outs of. I'm just trying to like learn new things. So like I was watching this vlog of this guy that moved from the US to Vietnam, and there's this thing that is there called like people that move from the US to Vietnam or like just foreign countries are sometimes called like losers back home.
Really?
Like, yeah, losers back home. So like
reasoning
is like they are not in their where they are, they're just a loser. Like they're not doing anything cool. They're just like where they work like a 9 to 5. They just hate their life.
Okay.
Like they're not doing anything like that is worth paying attention to. So like they move to a different country where their status as an American is
in a way.
Yeah, like they live off their status more than like what they have to offer. Yeah,
that's fair, and I can see that, just because oftentimes when you do, like when you are, I'm sure, like as you mentioned, like when you go back to Vietnam, when you're around in the community, like you're just by default in a way you have more status, because more people might know you based off of the people that you're around, based off of your family, based off of everything. And then you sort of come here and you're just like a very minuscule drop in the pool kind of thing, where it's just like, oh, but Lack is just the person that worked at Sam's or whatever, and like that's all it is, and there's nothing more that you're showing. And I think I understand it too, because I felt that way, especially like we go back to Cameroon, like we do that every year. We go back and it's like there's so much family. There's people actually excited to see you. Like you're
people
excited
talk
to
to you,
hang
look
out.
differently, like look at you differently. Like it's like
Yeah.
you don't get that energy often here. You only see it when like it's like you're offering somebody something.
Yeah. Then they're very. That's true. That's true. That's true. Okay. Okay. I can attest to that. Insecurities. Insecurities for me. I think initially I would have said my body, and the reason I'm bringing that up is because
Get the fuck
now, right? He said, "Get the fuck." Nah, I'm
nah.
telling you, I used to be, bro. Well, I'll find a picture. I'll find a picture. I'll send it. I used to be like, everyone was like, "Bro, you're just skinny, bro."
Yeah.
Like it's not as much as I wouldn't have wanted it to be on the other end of the spectrum. Like it's still one of those things where it's like, okay, I get it. I'm small.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Growing up, that's not a good thing. Like, no, you don't, like, as of right now, and the reason I said I was bringing it up is because right now I still want to, like, not necessarily get bigger in a way, but I want to have a better body type in terms of just for what I envision for myself. Like, I feel like I could have a better body type.
Yeah.
And especially growing up and just being like, oh, but you're just a little nigga that you're just going to always stay that way.
Right.
Like, that's not a good thing to bring into adulthood because one, believe it or not, like people are not gonna feel as safe around you. Like I want to be that person, especially in a situation where it's like me and my shorty type thing. Like I wanted to be comfortable. Like okay, yeah, this is my man's right here, and he's like, like boys got some weight to him.
Right.
So that, but I'm not gonna like say I'm insecure about it. It's just something I'm very conscious of, and I'm trying to like work on. Something that's a genuine insecurity is just how I am in public spaces. And I think we talked about this before. I'm trying my best to be more like extroverted, but I feel like I feel like even when I do it, like I'm just not doing it right. Like it doesn't to me it doesn't look as cool as like say you were out in public or like my brother or someone was there presenting themselves well. I feel like whenever I like try to present myself well, which is already like the insecurity part of things, it's like I should just be out there being myself, right? But I mean I feel as though I'm oftentimes trying to be myself slash well presented slash this person that can fit into a certain space to the point where it's just like I look at myself in these spaces, I'm like, oh, this just feels very very eerie, like I'm not doing any of it right. Like say people are like looking at me and they're calm and cordial whenever you're with them, and then after that the mindset they have is like kid's a little weird, because I know what it feels like to be on that spectrum of like, oh, there's the cool kids, the weird kids, and the kids that fit in with everyone, right? So which we've talked about before, I think, as far as like childhood stuff. But yeah, I would say the social spaces is my biggest insecurity.
Okay.
Right now.
Yeah. No, I can understand that. Yeah, just because like being I feel like being Vietnamese make me stand out a little bit too. So like so like I feel like when I'm hanging out with a group of people that are not my ethnicity, not my race, it's like there's more. I feel maybe it's not in my head, but I feel like there's more like attention on me. But I feel like with you though, I think it's a false representation of your character or like who you are when you say like you're like being yourself and being presentable at the same time, because it's you. I feel like you being yourself is already presentable. It's already like I've never introduced you to a group of friends or somebody and like that left. It usually when more often not almost every time it's like, oh, Fawn's really cool. I really like Fawn. Like Fawn's really nice. He's very he opened the door for me. Honestly, you got me in trouble with my shorty. I think I think one time we hung out that night with that night with my shorty and my friend and and then and then you open the door for for my friend, and then, I didn't think to open the door for my shorty. She was like, "Oh, that must be nice." She must be. Oh, wow, look at that! Look at what Fawn's doing.
Fucking.
Fuck. All right, man. My man's too much of a gentleman. My man's too well presented.
No, but I think that's the issue is that, and I think that's what makes it an insecurity is that I have to like actively think of doing that because I don't know if I would do that. I don't know if that makes sense.
That's the thing. I think there's nothing wrong with actively, but I feel like the active thinking of doing it makes it that much more sincere. Like because like if someone was just naturally I would say if someone just like a naturally like good talker.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have never had to work at it, never had to do anything for it, never have to think about how they talk, and they're just naturally a good talker. You're just like, oh, that's just always him. But if you meet somebody that maybe wasn't always like that, but like they work at it and it's like a conscious like thought for them to always be like that, it comes off as much more sincere. I feel like he worked hard to get there.
Appreciated. Yeah, I can appreciate that. I think where I'm just tying it in is that the difference in that is, you know, how other people may not view it or not even understand the difference. Yeah. Except for like the sincerity level of it, as you're mentioning. But what's happening internally is where the insecurity is coming from. The sense that person is like, one person's doing it naturally, so he has no insecurities about not being that when he's in public because he's just naturally that. Whereas one person's doing it because he's insecure of how he might actually be in public, and so now he's actively. But no, I can appreciate that it goes to show more sincerity in the actions of it themselves. But
right, yeah, no, for sure, for sure.
And the second / last question was,
what are some things that you are confident about?
Confidence. I was gonna say the way I dress, but I need to change it. I feel like I'm not keeping up with the times, bro. This shit is moving. I'm like, I'd be looking at my closet. I'm like, dog, where's winter time? Because I like the winter swag. It's like easy, and that's something that I feel like I could
multiple
handle.
Layers. You have 3 fits in one.
I'm saying, bro, you take off the pea coat and you got a nice little everything is just there. But I just feel like a lot of like styling is always changing. Yeah. And so I want to say I've been confident in how I dressed, like present tense, but I don't know how long that's gonna last. It's just been changing. Like I'm just wearing the overalls today. I mean, your boy got on. It's funny that that's the question because your boy put on the shade, the hat on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Overall. We try and be out here, but I don't think it. We'll see how long it lasts.
No, I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's just you and Doe, but you guys always care about how you guys dress. You know, I was talking to Mom downstairs about how we call him, like we used to call him Mr. Ranch. Yeah, Mr. Ranch. I think I still do sometimes, Mr. Ranch, because he be dressing. You know, so. But yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with. I think it ties into like how you present yourself. Like I feel like that's that ties in together because you care about how you look, how you smell, how you're talking to people. So. Yeah,
fair. I'll take that for as long as. It's funny because when this video comes out, the styling shit might be it might be different. They're like, bro, what is that?
You can't keep it with high fashion too much though, because they be wearing the craziest shit sometimes.
That's true though.
I think this last one, I saw something recently that was like on a runway, and the clothes were invisible.
He said the clothes are. That's crazy.
Invisible.
Nah, stop.
Brother, stop. I'm telling you, when I saw that, I was like, that's just lazy. That's just pure laziness. And
bro,
either you have too much imagination or too little. Like there's no in between there.
Clearly too much.
Because you're seeing something that we don't see. Literally, we can't see. Yeah.
No. Okay, facts. I'll take the call. I feel like I'm confident in my clothing.
Yeah.
The style choices. Y'all come after me in the comments if you want to.
Yeah.
But go ahead. What do you think?
What are some things that I'm confident about? I would say my ability to make friends, to connect with people, from whatever background they're from. I don't think I've ever really had issues doing that. I usually can talk to anybody, so I'm confident in my ability to connect to people and being personable. Something internal though is I've been a lot more confident with my decision making.
Okay.
With how I make decisions and if I can just living with the choices I make. I used to be very worried about. I still am. I don't know what I used to be. I still am very worried about like if I make this choice or whatever and it's the wrong choice. Can I live with this decision? Like I don't want to fuck up. I get so anxious about making choices. Like I'm looking at the same menu like fucking 60 times and I end up picking the same item. It's like I'm reading the whole shit.
Yeah, type shit.
But now it's like back to the whole like I think we talked about last episode. I'm gonna die one day. Like all these little decisions I'm tripping about are not gonna fucking matter.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna make it. Yeah, and I think that would tie in back into the reflection card with like what is one of my secrets to strategy, like success strategies is being more decisive, and whether it's good or bad, like and you in failure or success, like failure is a lot of time the entry ticket to play this little game. So yeah, I would say that.
No, I like that. Definitely something to have in that drive to success. It's like, yo, you gotta be confident, man. Confident in yourself, confident in your answers, confident in everything.
Yeah, confident in how you leave those comments.
Confident in how you leave those comments. Confident how you push that like button.
Be confident about it.
Say it. Say it with your chest, man. Say it with your chest. Push it with your chest, and definitely leave those 5 stars with your chest. Notification bell on so you know when the boys are on. Hit the subscribe on the YouTube if you haven't already. I mean, we're out here doing our thing. Follow the socials medias. The socials medias. Follow the socials medias, the Instagrams, all of that good stuff. Just so you guys are up to date with the most information that we have. Most of the information that we're bringing to you for the Mag Minds podcast. We'll be looking out, answer the polls so that we know what y'all's minds is on. I think the polls do a good discrepancy as far as like just giving. We're talking about, was it being able to dance today or something? If you got rhythm, like some people were like, yeah, I have 100%. Other people are like, bro, honestly, I know myself. I'm not going on a dance floor. I'm gonna go to the bar and I'm sitting in the corner and just enjoying the music, like literally from a sitting down position. But let us know. We want to know more about the audience and the type of people that are listening. So that being said, make sure you guys catch us in the next one. Take it easy until next time. Peace.
We didn't fuck up that time.